God says, it's only for you. 5 minutes left. There will be massive changes in your life. If you ignore this, I will never help. So listen this right now. Don't skip. Do not scroll past this, because what I am about to do in your life cannot be delayed any longer. I am speaking to you with urgency, because heaven has already set things in motion. And if you turn away now, you may miss the very breakthrough you have been praying for. These next moments are not ordinary, and they carry weight that can shift your future. I am not speaking to a crowd, I am speaking to you personally, and what happens next depends on whether you choose to receive it. This is only for you, because I have seen your silent battles and the tears you tried to hide from everyone else. I know the nights when you felt forgotten, and the mornings when you forced yourself to stand even when your strength was gone. I am telling you that massive changes are about to unfold, because I have decided that your season of delay has reached its limit. Comment Amen. 5 minutes left does not mean a clock on your wall. It means the final moments of an old chapter that has tried to hold you down. I am closing doors that have drained you and opening paths that no one around you expects. If you ignore this voice, you risk walking past the help I am extending to you right now. If this is touching your heart, take a second to like this video so others who feel forgotten can also be lifted before their moment passes. When I say there will be massive changes, I am not speaking in vague promises. I am shifting relationships, realigning opportunities, and restoring parts of your confidence that were broken by disappointment. You have been asking me for proof that I am near, and this is your confirmation that I have never stepped away. What you thought was silence was actually preparation. If you ignore this, I will never help does not mean I abandon you in anger. It means that when I stretch out my hand and you refuse to take it, you choose to carry burdens I am ready to remove. I am calling you to attention because obedience in this moment unlocks what prayer alone could not unlock. I am asking you to listen deeply, not casually, because the shift begins with your willingness to trust me fully. You feel chosen because you are chosen. Even in your mistakes, even in your doubts, my covering has been over your life. There were accidents that almost happened, and betrayals that almost destroyed you, yet you are still standing because my protection surrounded you. The changes coming are not random, they are answers forming after years of quiet endurance. You may wonder why the urgency feels so strong, and it is because your breakthrough has been resisted by forces that hoped you would give up first. I am stepping in now with authority to declare that what was delayed will no longer be denied. The next stage of your life requires courage, and I am strengthening your heart for what is ahead. Do not treat this lightly, because the window for hesitation is closing. Massive changes also mean internal transformation. I am removing fear that has controlled your decisions and replacing it with clarity and boldness. I am healing wounds that made you doubt your worth, and I am restoring dreams you buried out of disappointment. This is the turning point you have sensed but could not fully explain. You have felt a stirring recently, a feeling that something is about to happen. That stirring is my spirit, preparing you to step into what I have arranged. I am aligning people who will support you instead of draining you. I am guiding you toward places where your gifts will finally be recognized instead of ignored. Listen carefully, because this is not about temporary excitement. This is about a permanent shift in direction. I am cutting off cycles that have repeated for years, and I am establishing stability where chaos once ruled. You will look back at this day and realize it marked the beginning of your elevation. Your struggles were not punishment, they were preparation. Every rejection shaped resilience inside you. Every delay built patience that will now serve you well. The massive changes coming will require wisdom, and I have been developing that wisdom in you quietly. I am also restoring your faith. You have believed before and felt let down, yet I am renewing your trust step by step. This time the breakthrough will not fade quickly because it is built on deeper understanding. I am anchoring you in confidence that does not crumble under pressure. There are blessings I held back until now because your foundation needed to be stronger. I do not release abundance where insecurity would destroy it. Now you are ready to handle what once would have overwhelmed you. Comment 1111. In these final moments of this old season, I want you to release resentment and fear. Let go of the need to understand every detail before moving forward. Trust that I am arranging what you cannot see. Massive changes are not meant to scare you, they are meant to lift you. When I said 5 minutes left, I was marking the end of hesitation. You have stood at the edge of obedience many times, sensing my direction but stepping back because fear whispered louder. That season is ending because I am strengthening your resolve. The massive changes coming require your agreement with me, and your agreement begins with trust instead of doubt. You have asked me why certain doors closed when you were so certain they were meant for you. I closed them because they were too small for the growth I planned. If I had allowed you to settle there, you would have slowly shrunk your own dreams to fit inside limited spaces. I am not leading you into confinement. I am leading you into expansion. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are conversations about you happening that you do not know about yet. I am turning opinions in your favor and softening hearts that once resisted you. What felt like rejection is about to become recognition. You will see people who overlooked you begin to acknowledge the grace resting on your life. Massive changes also mean correction. I am adjusting your priorities and gently removing distractions that have drained your focus. Some habits will no longer feel satisfying because I am raising your standards. I am calling you higher, and what once entertained you will start to feel empty compared to the purpose ahead. Do not fear the shift in relationships that is coming. Some people will drift away because they were only assigned to a previous chapter. Their absence will create space for healthier connections that support your growth. I am not taking away what is good for you. I am clearing what would hold you back. You may feel a sudden urgency to organize your thoughts, your plans, even your surroundings. That urge is not random. I am preparing you to steward blessings that require discipline and clarity. The chaos that once felt normal will no longer be comfortable because I am establishing order in your life. I want you to understand something deeply. When I say that ignoring this moment means I will never help, I am speaking about partnership. I do not force transformation on a heart that refuses to move. If you turn away from conviction now, you delay what I am ready to release. The massive changes include financial shifts. I am teaching you wisdom in how you handle what you already have, so that you can manage more without fear. Provision is not only about money, it is about stability and peace. I am breaking the mindset of scarcity that has followed you for too long. I am also restoring your physical and emotional strength. Fatigue has tried to convince you that you are weak. I am breathing new energy into your body and renewing your mind. What drained you will begin to lose its grip as my peace settles over you. There will be sudden clarity about decisions you have postponed. Choices that once seemed confusing will become obvious. That clarity is my guidance cutting through the noise. When it comes, act on it without overthinking. Comment 777. The next stage will require courage to step outside what feels familiar. I will not push you into danger, but I will stretch your comfort zone. Growth never happens inside fear. It happens when you trust my hand more than your uncertainty. You are capable of more than you have allowed yourself to believe. You have felt overlooked, yet I have been developing you in private. Public recognition without private preparation would have destroyed your confidence. Now the foundation is stronger. When elevation comes, you will not crumble under its weight. Massive changes mean that certain cycles will finally break. Patterns of disappointment that seem to repeat year after year will lose their power. I am rewriting the rhythm of your life. The repetition of pain will be replaced with steady progress. I am removing voices that confused you. The opinions that once shaped your identity will fade. In their place, you will begin to hear my voice more clearly. That clarity will guide you in ways that feel steady instead of chaotic. You will notice new opportunities appearing unexpectedly. These are not coincidences. They are doors I am opening because your obedience in this season matters. Step through them with humility and confidence. The fear of failure that has followed you since earlier disappointments is being uprooted. I am healing memories that still sting when you think about them. You are not defined by what went wrong before. You are defined by the growth that came from surviving it. There are blessings tied to your willingness to forgive. Holding on to bitterness blocks the flow of grace. Release what hurt you so I can fully restore what was lost. Freedom begins when you stop carrying what I never asked you to hold. Your family will see changes too. The peace that enters your heart will influence your home. Tension will soften because you will respond differently. I am not only transforming your circumstances, I am transforming your reactions. Massive changes often begin quietly. Do not expect fireworks at every step. Sometimes the most powerful shifts happen inside your thinking. When your perspective changes, your entire direction follows. I am proud of the perseverance you have shown. Even when you doubted yourself, you continued to move forward. That persistence has not gone unnoticed. It positioned you for this turning point. There will be moments when doubt tries to return. In those moments, remember this promise. I am not starting something in your life only to abandon it halfway. What I begin, I complete with intention and care. You are entering a season where your gifts will expand. Talents that seemed small will grow stronger. I am unlocking creativity and insight you did not know you carried. Do not minimize what I have placed inside you. I am also strengthening your spiritual foundation. Prayer will feel more natural. Trust will feel less forced. You will sense my presence not as a distant idea, but as a steady companion. The 5 minutes I spoke about represent readiness. Heaven is ready. The only question is whether you are willing to step forward. Delay is not protection, it is postponement. Comment 1212. As you move into these massive changes, keep your heart humble. Success without humility creates isolation. Stay grateful for every small improvement. Gratitude will keep your spirit balanced as blessings increase. Massive changes require separation from old thinking. The mindset that kept you small cannot enter the space I am preparing for you. I am stretching your vision so you can see beyond survival and begin to expect stability. You were not created to barely make it through life. You were created to walk with confidence under my covering. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are habits you once tolerated that will now begin to disturb your peace. This is not punishment, it is refinement. I am sharpening your discernment so you no longer accept what drains your spirit. When something no longer aligns with your growth, you will feel it clearly. Do not resist the internal conviction rising inside you. That gentle correction is my love guiding you away from harm. I correct because I care about your future. I discipline with compassion because I see what you are capable of becoming. You have carried silent guilt about past decisions. I am lifting that weight from you. What you confess to me has already been forgiven, and you do not need to punish yourself any longer. The massive changes ahead require a clean heart, free from hidden shame. There will be moments when doors open suddenly. Invitations will come that surprise you. When they do not assume you are unqualified. I am the one who prepared the path, and I do not make mistakes in placement. You have wondered whether your prayers were too small. I am about to show you that even the smallest whisper reached my heart. I have been collecting every tear and every quiet plea. Nothing you surrendered to me was wasted. The 5 minutes left also represent urgency and obedience. When you sense my direction, act without delay. Delayed obedience weakens momentum. Immediate trust strengthens the flow of blessing. Your environment will begin to change. The atmosphere around you will feel lighter because I am removing spiritual heaviness that once clung to you. Anxiety will lose its grip as my peace grows stronger inside you. This is not temporary comfort, it is lasting transformation. Comment 555. Massive changes will affect your confidence. You will begin speaking with more assurance. Doubt that once silenced you will fade as clarity increases. I am restoring your voice so you can stand firm without fear of rejection. You will also notice a shift in your patience. Situations that once triggered frustration will no longer control your emotions. I am building stability in your reactions. Emotional strength will replace impulsive responses. Do not be surprised if certain plans fall apart quickly. When something collapses suddenly, it is often because I am preventing deeper disappointment later. Trust that removal is protection when I am involved. I close what would eventually harm you. The people who underestimated you will witness your growth. You will not need to prove yourself loudly. Your consistency will speak for you. Contentava, anon masola, contentava moring ren 100 aman agodasas. The favor I place on your life will become visible. There is restoration coming in areas where you thought it was too late. Relationships that seemed permanently damaged may find healing. Conversations that once felt impossible will happen with unexpected peace. I am softening hearts, including yours. You must guard your focus carefully now. Distractions will try to pull you back into old patterns. Stay aligned with what I am showing you. Discipline in this season protects the blessing I am releasing. I am teaching you to rely on me daily, not only in crisis. Stability grows when dependence becomes consistent. Let your trust in me be steady, not emotional. This foundation will support you when pressure increases. Massive changes are not always loud. Some of the greatest miracles happen quietly inside your thinking. When your beliefs shift, your actions follow naturally. I am renewing your mind, so your steps reflect confidence instead of fear. You may feel moments of vulnerability. That vulnerability is not weakness, it is openness. I am reshaping parts of your heart that were hardened by disappointment. A softened heart allows joy to return. The fear that you will lose everything is not from me. I am not leading you toward destruction. I am guiding you toward expansion with protection. My plans do not end in ruin, they end in growth. There are blessings attached to your gratitude. When you thank me for small progress, you unlock greater increase. Gratitude keeps your perspective clear. It reminds you that I am present even in gradual change. Comment 999. As these massive changes continue, expect an increase in wisdom. You will sense when to speak and when to remain silent. You will recognize opportunities before others notice them. Discernment will become sharper. You are not behind in life. The timing you questioned was part of preparation. I delayed certain things to protect you from premature pressure. Now that your character is stronger, the doors can open safely. Your financial understanding will mature. I am teaching you to manage wisely so you can multiply what you receive. Prosperity built on wisdom lasts longer than sudden gain. Stability is part of the miracle. The 5 minutes left also symbolize the end of self-sabotage. You will no longer talk yourself out of opportunities because of insecurity. I am building boldness that matches the calling on your life. Confidence will rise naturally. Do not compare your journey to others. Comparison steals gratitude and weakens faith. I am writing a story unique to you. The pace and details are designed specifically for your growth. Your health will reflect this shift as well. Stress that once affected your body will decrease as peace increases. Rest will feel deeper because your mind is no longer racing with fear. My peace brings restoration to every layer of your being. I am strengthening your boundaries. You will learn to say no without guilt. Protecting your peace is not selfish, it is necessary. Boundaries guard the blessings I place in your hands. Massive changes also mean greater responsibility. As I elevate you, I expect humility and integrity. Success without character cannot last. I am shaping both your opportunities and your heart. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Remember that my help is active right now. I am not distant or silent. Every detail unfolding is part of my involvement. Stay attentive to the subtle guidance I provide. The urgency remains because the transition is happening quickly. You are moving from limitation into expansion. The old chapter is closing firmly. The new chapter is opening with purpose. Trust the process even when you cannot see the full picture. I am orchestrating events beyond your understanding. What begins now will continue to unfold in ways that confirm my faithfulness. Massive changes require new discipline. The level I am bringing you into cannot be sustained with the same patterns that held you back. I am teaching you consistency where you once relied on emotion. Steady effort will replace unstable bursts of motivation. You will notice that your tolerance for chaos is decreasing. Situations that once felt normal will now feel disruptive. This is because I am increasing your sensitivity to peace. Peace is no longer a luxury for you. It is becoming your standard. There are private prayers you barely remember speaking. I remember every word. I am answering requests you whispered in exhaustion when no one else could hear you. The breakthrough you are stepping into is tied to those quiet moments of surrender. The 5 minutes left symbolize a decisive turning point. You are crossing from hesitation into commitment. I am asking you to move forward even if you cannot see the entire staircase. Trust is not about full visibility, it is about steady obedience. Your identity is being strengthened. You will no longer define yourself by past mistakes or past roles. I am reshaping how you see yourself. Confidence will grow from knowing you are covered by my grace. Comment 222. Massive changes will test your focus. Opportunities will increase, but so will distractions. Stay centered on what aligns with growth. Not every open door is meant for you, but the ones I open will carry peace. You have been underestimated by people who could not see beyond your current position. That underestimation served a purpose. It allowed you to develop quietly without pressure. Now that your foundation is solid, elevation will not destabilize you. I am also refining your speech. Words that once carried frustration will be replaced with wisdom. You will speak life into situations that once drained you. The authority in your voice will grow because it will be rooted in calm confidence. There is healing taking place in your memories. Certain moments that once triggered pain will begin to lose their intensity. I am softening the emotional edges of your past. Healing allows you to move forward without dragging old wounds behind you. The massive changes include courage to release control. You tried to manage outcomes because you feared loss. I am teaching you that surrender does not mean weakness. It means trusting that I can see what you cannot. You will experience new levels of clarity about your purpose. Passions that once felt uncertain will become stronger. I am aligning your interests with your calling. The work you do will begin to feel meaningful instead of forced. Financial shifts will continue to unfold with wisdom attached. I am not only increasing resources, I am increasing understanding. Prosperity without discernment creates instability. I am building stability that lasts. You may feel moments of loneliness as certain connections fade. Do not mistake separation for abandonment. Some people were seasonal, not permanent. Their exit clears space for healthier alignment. Comment 1515. Massive changes also involve strengthening your resilience. Challenges may still appear, but they will not shake you as before. Your response will be calmer. Your confidence will remain steady. I am teaching you to value rest. Exhaustion is not a badge of honor. Renewal is necessary for sustainable growth. When you pause under my presence, strength is restored naturally. Your discernment about people will sharpen. You will sense sincerity and deception more quickly. This is protection, not suspicion. Wisdom will guard your peace. There are creative ideas forming in your mind that you once dismissed. Do not ignore them. I am planting solutions inside you. Innovation will become part of your advancement. Massive changes will affect how you handle conflict. Instead of reacting impulsively, you will respond thoughtfully. Emotional stability will replace volatility. Peace will guide your decisions. The 5 minutes left also represent courage to let go of fear-based planning. You have prepared for worst-case scenarios for too long. I am guiding you toward faith-based action. Confidence in my covering will replace constant anxiety. You are entering a season of strategic alignment. People with shared vision will cross your path. Conversations will spark growth instead of draining energy. Collaboration will feel natural. I am also correcting internal narratives that told you that you were not enough. Those lies will lose their power. Truth about your worth will rise stronger. You are capable because I have equipped you. Massive changes do not erase responsibility, they increase it. As doors open, integrity must remain strong. Character will sustain what opportunity introduces. You will see patterns of procrastination dissolve. When clarity increases, hesitation decreases. Action will follow understanding. Momentum will build naturally. There will be renewed passion in areas that once felt dry. Joy will return to tasks you considered burdensome. I am restoring enthusiasm. Motivation rooted in purpose lasts longer than pressure-driven effort. I am reminding you that my protection has always surrounded you. Situations that could have ended differently were redirected quietly. You are here because my hand intervened repeatedly. That same hand is guiding you now. Massive changes may feel overwhelming at moments. When that happens, return to stillness. My presence will steady your thoughts. Calmness will remind you that I am in control. The relationships that remain will deepen. Authenticity will replace superficial connection. Honesty will strengthen bonds. Quality will matter more than quantity. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not late in life. Timing that seemed delayed was part of preparation. I refuse to rush growth that requires maturity. Now that maturity is developed, acceleration can safely occur. The urgency continues because momentum has begun. Do not retreat into comfort. Step forward with intention. I am walking with you through every adjustment. Massive changes are shaping you into a stronger version of yourself. Your faith is becoming resilient instead of fragile. Your peace is becoming steady instead of temporary. Your confidence is becoming rooted instead of dependent on approval. Remain attentive to my guidance daily. Small obediences create large outcomes. Every step taken in trust multiplies impact. I am leading you into stability that reflects my faithfulness. Massive changes require emotional maturity. You are learning not to react from old wounds. Instead of responding from pain, you will respond from wisdom. That shift alone will change the outcome of many situations in your life. The 5 minutes left also represent the final stretch of resistance breaking. Fear tried to convince you that change would cost too much. I am showing you that staying the same would cost even more. Growth may feel uncomfortable, but stagnation drains your purpose. You will begin to notice that your confidence feels quieter but stronger. It will not be loud or arrogant. It will be calm and grounded. This is what stability feels like. Certain habits that once felt harmless will start to feel misaligned. That discomfort is guidance. I am elevating your standards because your environment is about to rise. Higher levels require cleaner foundations. Comment 1717. Massive changes will touch your sense of direction. You will wake up with renewed clarity about where you are heading. Confusion that lingered for months will dissolve gradually. I am clearing mental fog so you can see the path ahead. I am also strengthening your patience in ways you do not yet fully recognize. Waiting will no longer feel like punishment. It will feel like preparation. This shift in perspective will protect your peace. There will be opportunities that require bold decisions. When they appear, remember that hesitation kept you small before. This time you will move forward with conviction. Courage will feel more natural than fear. Your communication will transform. You will express yourself with honesty without harshness. I am balancing your strength with grace. That balance will draw respect. Massive changes will also influence your spiritual discipline. Prayer will become consistent instead of reactive. Reflection will become a habit instead of a last resort. I am grounding you in rhythm rather than chaos. The 5 minutes left symbolize the end of doubting my involvement. You will no longer question whether I am near. Evidence of my guidance will become undeniable. Confidence in my presence will replace insecurity. There are financial adjustments still unfolding. I am teaching you to see money as a tool, not an identity. Stability will come from wisdom, not from comparison. You will learn to manage increase with clarity. Your physical energy will reflect this alignment. As stress decreases, strength increases. Rest will feel restorative instead of restless. Peace in your mind will bring balance to your body. Comment 1919. Massive changes will alter how you handle rejection. What once felt personal will now feel directional. When something does not work out, you will recognize that it simply was not aligned. That awareness will save you emotional exhaustion. I am teaching you to release the need for constant validation. Approval from others will matter less as assurance from me grows stronger. You will stand firm even when applause is absent. Stability will come from identity, not recognition. There are ideas inside you that you once considered unrealistic. I am reviving them with structure. Vision combined with discipline creates progress. What once seemed distant will begin to look attainable. You may feel moments of vulnerability as I reshape your heart. That softness is not weakness. It is openness to healing. Hardened defenses are dissolving so that genuine joy can return. Massive changes will shift your daily routine. Small adjustments will create significant outcomes. You will manage time more wisely. Focus will replace distraction. I am strengthening your resilience in relationships. You will no longer tolerate manipulation or dishonesty. Healthy boundaries will protect your peace. Clarity will guide your connections. The 5 minutes left also symbolize your readiness to forgive yourself fully. Carrying regret has limited your growth. Release it now. Freedom from self-condemnation unlocks momentum. Your creativity will expand. Solutions will come quickly. Insight will appear in unexpected moments. I am increasing your ability to solve problems calmly. Massive changes may challenge your comfort zone repeatedly. Do not retreat. Each stretch increases capacity. You are capable of handling more than you realize. I am aligning your path with people who value growth. Conversations will feel constructive instead of draining. Support will come from unexpected directions. Collaboration will feel natural. There will be a shift in how you handle pressure. Instead of panicking, you will pause. Calm decision-making will replace rushed reactions. That composure will strengthen your influence. Massive changes will deepen your faith. Trust will feel steady, even when circumstances fluctuate. My presence will feel consistent. Confidence will no longer depend on visible results. The urgency remains because momentum is building. I am accelerating what once moved slowly. Opportunities will appear closer together. You must stay alert. Your past does not define your future. I am rewriting patterns that seemed permanent. Cycles of disappointment are ending. New rhythms of stability are beginning. Massive changes will reveal hidden strengths inside you. Qualities you did not notice will surface. Leadership will grow naturally. Influence will expand without force. I am reminding you that my protection has never failed. You are here because I preserved you. That same protection surrounds this transition. You are not exposed to harm. The 5 minutes left represent commitment to trust without conditions. You do not need every answer to move forward. Step with confidence. I am guiding each detail. As this transformation continues, gratitude will protect your heart. Thankfulness keeps pride away. Humility keeps growth sustainable. Balance will mark your progress. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Massive changes are not random events. They are strategic movements designed for your elevation. I am intentional with every shift. Nothing unfolding is accidental. Stay attentive to subtle guidance. Small corrections now prevent larger setbacks later. Wisdom will keep you steady. Patience will keep you balanced. Massive changes do not always feel dramatic. Sometimes they feel like quiet confidence replacing loud anxiety. You may notice that situations which once overwhelmed you now feel manageable. That is not coincidence. That is growth. The 5 minutes left now represent the final traces of old identity dissolving. You are shedding labels that never belonged to you. Words spoken over you in weakness are losing authority. I am restoring your true identity with clarity. You will sense a stronger awareness of timing. You will know when to act and when to wait. This discernment will protect you from unnecessary setbacks. Wisdom is becoming your companion. Comment 1010. Massive changes will continue refining your relationships. You will attract people who reflect stability and honesty. Drama will feel foreign to you. Peace will become your preference. There is also an increase in responsibility approaching. Growth requires stewardship. I am trusting you with more because you have matured in character. Integrity will guard your elevation. You may feel moments of deep reflection about your journey. Those reflections are reminders of how far you have come. I want you to see your progress clearly. Acknowledging growth strengthens confidence. The 5 minutes left symbolize decisive trust in your calling. You will stop minimizing your potential. You will begin taking your assignments seriously. Purpose will no longer feel distant. Massive changes are affecting your financial thinking once again. You are becoming strategic instead of reactive. Planning will feel natural. Stability will follow wisdom. You will also notice a shift in how you handle criticism. Instead of internalizing every negative word, you will evaluate calmly. Discernment will help you separate constructive feedback from empty opinion. Your peace will remain intact. Your energy is being redirected toward meaningful goals. Distractions that once consumed hours will lose their appeal. Focus will sharpen. Productivity will increase without burnout. Massive changes are aligning your daily routine with long-term vision. Small habits will compound into noticeable progress. Consistency will replace inconsistency. Momentum will build steadily. Comment 1212. The 5 minutes left now point to unwavering commitment. You are no longer experimenting with faith, you are establishing it. Trust in me is becoming foundational. Stability is replacing uncertainty. You will see improvement in areas you once considered hopeless. What felt stuck will begin to move. Delays that frustrated you will reveal hidden preparation. Patience will make sense in hindsight. Massive changes also include emotional depth. You are becoming more empathetic without losing strength. Compassion will coexist with boundaries. Balance will define your character. I am strengthening your decision-making process. You will pause before acting impulsively. Thoughtful responses will prevent regret. Wisdom will guide you consistently. There is a renewed sense of discipline forming within you. You will follow through on commitments more consistently. Reliability will become part of your reputation. Trustworthiness will increase opportunities. Massive changes will continue unfolding quietly in your environment. New doors will appear at the right time. Old limitations will fade gradually. Progress will feel steady instead of rushed. The 5 minutes left symbolize alignment between intention and action. You are closing the gap between what you say and what you do. Integrity is becoming natural. Confidence grows when alignment is strong. Your perspective on failure is transforming. You will no longer see mistakes as final. Instead, you will view them as instruction. Resilience will replace discouragement. Massive changes are strengthening your leadership ability. Others will look to you for guidance. You will not need to seek authority. It will be recognized through consistency. I am also increasing your gratitude. Appreciation will guard you from pride. Thankfulness will remind you that every step forward is supported by grace. Humility will preserve your growth. The 5 minutes left now represent permanent transition. You are stepping fully into the new chapter. There is no turning back to smaller thinking. Expansion is your direction. Massive changes will continue refining your priorities. You will invest time wisely. Relationships, health, and purpose will take precedence over distractions. Clarity will protect your schedule. You will also sense stronger spiritual awareness. Prayer will feel intentional. Reflection will feel grounding. My presence will feel constant. There may still be moments of challenge. Growth does not eliminate difficulty entirely. However, your reaction to challenge has changed. Calm confidence will replace panic. Massive changes are solidifying your inner peace. You are no longer easily shaken. Stability is becoming your identity. Strength feels steady. The 5 minutes left symbolize final confirmation. The shift is real. The transformation is active. The growth is sustainable. You are not walking blindly. I am guiding every step. What once felt uncertain now feels purposeful. Your path is clearer. Massive changes are settling into your identity. You are not trying to be stronger anymore. You simply are. The fear that once whispered constantly has grown quiet. Confidence now feels natural instead of forced. The 5 minutes left were never about panic. They were about awakening. I needed you alert, aware, and willing. Now that you are attentive, the flow can continue without resistance. You are beginning to recognize your own growth. Situations that once controlled your mood no longer have that power. You pause instead of reacting. You think instead of assuming. Comment 777. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Massive changes are influencing your environment in subtle ways. The energy around you is calmer. Conflict is decreasing. Alignment is increasing. You are attracting different conversations now. Discussions are about progress instead of complaint. Vision instead of limitation. Growth instead of survival. The 5 minutes left mark the end of your passive season. You are no longer waiting for life to happen to you. You are participating with intention. Action is replacing hesitation. I am strengthening your endurance. Even when challenges appear, you do not crumble. Stability is your foundation now. Resilience feels built in. Massive changes are clarifying your priorities. You know what deserves your time and what does not. You are guarding your focus carefully. Distraction no longer feels harmless. Your peace is no longer fragile. It does not disappear at the first sign of difficulty. It remains steady because it is rooted in trust. My presence feels constant. The 5 minutes left symbolized a crossing point. You have crossed it. There is no returning to smaller thinking. Expansion has become your new normal. Massive changes are affecting your discipline. You are following through consistently. Commitments are honored. Integrity defines your actions. You are noticing that doors open with less struggle. Resistance that once blocked you has weakened. Favor feels present. Momentum is building. Comment 1515. Massive changes also mean you are becoming more selective. Not every opportunity is accepted. Not every voice is entertained. Wisdom filters your decisions. You are managing resources more responsibly. Finances, time, and energy are handled with care. Stability is increasing because awareness has increased. Growth is sustainable now. The 5 minutes left were about alignment. Your thoughts and actions are finally moving in the same direction. Consistency is replacing contradiction. Confidence follows alignment. You are speaking with more authority. Doubt no longer shapes your tone. Clarity guides your communication. Respect follows calm strength. Massive changes are strengthening your boundaries. You say no when necessary. You protect your peace. You understand that preservation is part of growth. Your gratitude has deepened. Small improvements feel significant. Progress is recognized instead of ignored. Appreciation keeps your heart steady. The 5 minutes left represented decisive trust. You chose to listen instead of ignore. That decision activated movement. Obedience unlocked flow. Massive changes are refining your vision. You see long-term instead of short-term. Planning feels natural. Stability feels attainable. You are no longer intimidated by responsibility. Leadership does not scare you. Influence feels manageable. Confidence is balanced with humility. Massive changes are strengthening your emotional control. You respond thoughtfully. You reflect before speaking. Peace governs your reactions. Your environment is adjusting to match your growth. People who resonate with progress are staying. Those who resist it are fading. Alignment is increasing. The 5 minutes left symbolized urgency, but not fear. It was urgency for growth, urgency for clarity, urgency for transformation. Massive changes continue to unfold in layers. Some are visible immediately, others develop quietly. Both are necessary. You are not exhausted by growth anymore. It energizes you. Progress feels motivating. Stability feels achievable. Massive changes are securing your foundation. You are not building on emotion, you are building on discipline. Strength is becoming permanent. Your trust in me is steadier now. It does not fluctuate with circumstances. Confidence in my guidance is constant. Faith feels anchored. The 5 minutes left marked a permanent turning point. That point has passed. You are in the new chapter fully. There is no confusion about that. Massive changes are shaping your future clearly. Direction feels certain. Decisions feel guided. Movement feels intentional. You are walking differently, speaking differently, thinking differently. Growth is visible. Massive changes are not overwhelming you. They are stabilizing you. They are confirming preparation. They are revealing maturity. The urgency has transformed into momentum. What began as alertness has become action. What began as awareness has become alignment. You are not alone in this transition. I am guiding each detail. I am protecting every step. I am strengthening every decision. Massive changes will continue, but now they feel manageable. They feel aligned. They feel purposeful. The 5 minutes left were the catalyst. What followed is the result. Stability, clarity, and strength are now your reality. Massive changes have restructured your thinking. You approach situations with patience instead of panic. You measure your words before speaking. You protect your peace without apology. The 5 minutes left were the signal that delay was ending. You crossed from hesitation into action. That crossing required courage. You chose to trust instead of retreat. You are no longer intimidated by growth. Expansion does not scare you now. It feels natural because you have been prepared internally. Stability supports your progress. Comment 999. Massive changes are affecting your consistency. You wake with clearer intention. Your daily rhythm reflects discipline. Focus has replaced distraction. You are becoming comfortable with responsibility. Leadership no longer feels heavy. Influence feels manageable because your character has strengthened. Integrity anchors your progress. The 5 minutes left symbolized a final warning against shrinking back. You resisted the urge to ignore conviction. That obedience created momentum. Movement replaced stagnation. You are noticing improvement in areas you once struggled with repeatedly. Patterns that felt permanent are dissolving. Cycles of frustration are breaking. Progress feels steady. Massive changes are influencing how you see opportunity. You no longer chase every open door, you evaluate with discernment. Wisdom guides your steps. Your financial habits continue to mature. You manage resources with intention. Stability grows from thoughtful decisions. Confidence replaces anxiety. The 5 minutes left marked the end of passive faith. You are no longer waiting without action. You combine trust with effort. Alignment follows obedience. Massive changes are strengthening your emotional balance. Situations that once triggered you now receive calm responses. You pause before reacting. Peace governs your behavior. Your relationships reflect your growth. You gravitate toward honesty and depth. Surface connections lose appeal. Authenticity becomes essential. Comment 222. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Massive changes are solidifying your confidence. You do not need constant reassurance. Validation from others feels less important. Assurance from within feels stronger. You are beginning to trust your discernment. Decisions come with clarity. Doubt fades more quickly. Confidence steadies your direction. The 5 minutes left represented decisive belief. You believed growth was possible. You believed stability could be yours. That belief reshaped your actions. Massive changes are also evident in your physical posture. You carry yourself with quiet assurance. Your presence feels grounded. Stability is visible. You are managing stress more effectively. Pressure no longer overwhelms you. Calm thinking replaces rushed reaction. Strength feels natural. The 5 minutes left were about commitment. Commitment to discipline. Commitment to clarity. Commitment to growth. Massive changes are increasing your resilience. Challenges still appear, but they do not derail you. You recover quickly. Stability remains intact. Your focus has sharpened significantly. Time is valued. Energy is invested wisely. Distraction feels costly. Massive changes are redefining your identity. You no longer see yourself through old labels. You see progress instead of past failure. You see growth instead of limitation. The 5 minutes left signaled transformation, not threat. You listened carefully. You responded intentionally. That response unlocked alignment. Massive changes are shaping your leadership. Others notice your steadiness. They respect your calm demeanor. Influence grows quietly. You are no longer unsettled by uncertainty. You understand that growth includes unknown elements. Trust steadies you. Fear has diminished. The 5 minutes left marked the closure of your smallest season. You are not thinking small anymore. Expansion is your expectation. Stability is your foundation. Massive changes are evident in your habits. You complete what you begin. You honor your commitments. Reliability defines your character. Your gratitude continues to protect you from pride. Appreciation keeps your perspective balanced. Humility strengthens your influence. Growth remains sustainable. Comment 1212. Massive changes are establishing permanence in your life. This is not temporary improvement, it is lasting restructuring. Stability feels secure. You are confident in your path. Direction is clearer. Decisions feel guided. Movement feels intentional. The 5 minutes left were the catalyst. The transformation that followed is the result. You are walking in clarity now. Massive changes continue to unfold in layers. Each layer strengthens your foundation. Each adjustment refines your character. Progress feels consistent. You are not overwhelmed by responsibility anymore. You manage growth with calm strength. Leadership feels aligned. Influence feels earned. The 5 minutes left represented urgency for alignment. Alignment has been achieved. Confidence has replaced hesitation. Stability has replaced confusion. Massive changes have confirmed that you were ready. Preparation was quiet but powerful. Endurance shaped maturity. Obedience activated breakthrough. You are not turning back. Smaller thinking does not appeal to you anymore. Discipline feels normal. Clarity feels steady. Massive changes will continue building on this foundation. Growth will expand gradually. Stability will deepen consistently. Strength will remain visible. The urgency that once demanded attention has transformed into steady momentum. You are not rushing. You are progressing. Massive changes have now rooted themselves in your identity. You do not second-guess every step anymore. You move with intention. You think with clarity. The 5 minutes left were not meant to frighten you. They were meant to awaken you. You needed to understand that delay was no longer an option. That awareness shifted everything. You carry yourself differently now. There is steadiness in your voice. There is certainty in your posture. Growth is visible. Comment 555. Massive changes have refined your daily structure. You are no longer careless with time. Discipline has become natural. Focus feels strong. You evaluate situations with wisdom before reacting. Emotional maturity guides your choices. Peace has replaced panic. Stability defines your responses. The 5 minutes left marked a final turning point away from self-doubt. You chose to believe that progress was possible. That belief activated momentum. Confidence followed commitment. Massive changes are strengthening your independence. You do not rely on external validation to feel secure. Assurance comes from alignment. Stability comes from discipline. Your financial understanding continues to improve. You think long-term. You manage wisely. Growth feels controlled and steady. The 5 minutes left symbolized urgency for transformation. That transformation has taken root. It is not fading, it is deepening. Massive changes are influencing your relationships with clarity. You recognize sincerity more easily. You distance yourself from negativity without guilt. Peace becomes your filter. You are no longer intimidated by responsibility. Leadership feels earned. Influence feels balanced. Humility keeps you grounded. Massive changes have sharpened your discernment. You sense when something aligns and when it does not. Decision-making feels clearer. Doubt fades quickly. Comment 1717. The 5 minutes left